Hello guys, Elite Legionary here, bringing you a 2 vs 2 for Total War Rome 2. I'll be playing with the SwedishLandsknekt, who will be playing as Carthage, and I should be playing as the Suebi. This was, I think, our first battle on patch 7, so at this point you can see unit elephants here that Swedes had. However, at this stage we had not realised just how overpowered they were. So otherwise most of our patch 7 fights we won't be having elephants because they're so overpowered on patch 7. So I'm just going to point that out now because it was certainly units that neither of us want to use on patch 7 because of the overpoweredness, but this was our first battle on patch 7, so we didn't know it at the time. So I've got 3 longbow hunters up front. I've got, I think it was 8 units of swordmasters, and I have down here in the hidden on this other side 4 units of berserkers and 2 Woden-as spears. So that's my army. I'll bring infantry army. The only cavalry unit is this one noble raider. The cavalry is mostly with Swede's army, I believe. He has, yes. Let's have a look. He's got. I'll just go into slow motion here just before any fighting begins. He's got 1, 2, 3 units of Carthaginian cavalry. They're the melee cavalry that Carthage has. Then he's got 3 noble cavalry. They're the shock cavalry. He's got the elephant. So he has 6 there altogether. Over here he's got 2 units of sacred bands. He's got, I believe it was mercenary Cretan archers, and yeah, he had 4 mercenary Cretan archers now. Because patch 7 is much improved on archers, they're well worth getting now. Whereas in the previous patches they just weren't, because they didn't have as much damage and they didn't have the range that slingers had. But they've got their range increased. They've got things like heavy shot, whistling shot and stuff added to them, so they are much more viable units now. So you'll see both myself and the Snekt make much more use of archers now from patch 7 onwards. He's got in the front row, he's got 4 African pikemen as well. Both our opponents are playing as Rome. Down here we have some Triarii, Auxiliary Balearic Slingers, Socii Extraordinari, a couple of those, I think 3 of those, 4 of those, Legatus, some more Triarii, I think the same Triarii actually, and then they're pulling up heaps of the units over here. This guy's got tons of armoured legionnaires and some Syrian archers and stuff. So, and other units, so that we see them kind of in column-like formation moving up this hill here, so I decided to just charge them straight into the side of them while they're in a formation, like in like a bad setup like that. So here's some action for you, straight in the side of these armoured legionnaires, and action begins there. So already we have some routing slingers there, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold up a whole lot of them here and sort of wrap around them. Bear in mind I've got just as many infantry as him and I've caught him out of position. As you can see, this armoured legionnaire is already routing, and I got the charge and everything, and my swordmasters are racking up the kills. As this guy advances forward, what we're just going to do is use the elephants and my berserkers to fight them. I'm just advancing my berserkers up quietly through the woods here as they're hidden. And they'll combine with the elephants. They should be sufficient to stop these Triarii, and yeah, those Triarii, so they should be easy beat pickings for those berserkers and elephants. So as you can see, these armoured legionnaires are pretty much routing it, and I got my archers in. I do believe I had heavy shot on at this stage, so they'll be dishing out some very effective damage there. Up here, he brings all his cav up, which are all these Socii Extraordinarians and Praetorian cav. So they'll probably do quite well. Yeah, they're beating Swedes to Carthaginian cav here. However, I'm slinging infantry around the other side to assist Swedes in this. As you can see, more and more of these Roman armoured legionnaires are not holding out. They're completely caught out of position, and that is a really bad thing for them. As you can see, a lot of them are routing there, but if you look up over the top there where I'm pulling up units to go and chase and join the cavalry fight, as you can see, I believe, yes, Swedes kind of did a bit of it, brought the rest of his guys in. However, he's still disadvantaged by the terrain there, but this should be alright. Down here, I don't know if there's a lot going on here, but my berserkers have caught his Triarii, so these guys should savagely maul them. A bit jittery there, guys, sorry about that. Might just pull out of it. And Swedes is bringing his elephants in, or he was going to be, but there's a unit of Triarii blocking. I use my cav as well, actually, I think. Yeah, my noble riders. and I go for a flank charge on that Sockeye Extraordinary, which I've caught two of them on my Woden spears, although he's still doing really well, even though I'm using anti-cav tactics. But with my own cav in there, that should be I should be able to defeat those pretty easily. This fight, obviously my berserkers are creaming, and now the elephants are going to come in. So, and of course we all know how OP they were on this patch. And as I said, we just didn't know about that at the time. But as soon as they come in, it just ends the Roman positions pretty much, or it will start to very quickly. If we go to the top of the map, basically what's happening over here, the other Roman players brought his troops up, but Swedes has blocked him with his phalanxes, and they are triarii, so they're not going to be able to beat these African pikemen in the front. Although several units can beat pikes from the front now because of the patches, what bad treatment of phalanx units. Over here, this fight's fairly even between the cavalry units, but I have been able to bring some infantry in from the top now, and that will start to turn matters to our side. Some nice close action there. So as you can see, the rest of the Roman infantry is routed basically, and now I'm pulling the rest of my swordmasters off this fight and round behind these triarii to help end this fight much sooner. Phalanxes, as you can see, got much bigger gaps in their lines. I explained that in that patch 7 video I put out a few days ago, or weeks ago. It was a while ago now. And basically, they are. It's really bad. Just makes phalanxes a lot weaker as a result, which is unfortunate because I thought they were good on previous patches. Over here, I pull some of my berserkers back. Surprisingly, the African elephants actually didn't do as well as we thought. I'm wondering why that is. I don't know. Usually they would. Over here, this Praetorian cav did pretty good, but I actually pulled my cavalry. One of my berserkers actually got my own cavalry. I pulled it out and went after these auxiliary Balearic slingers. My berserkers, it's a Woden spears there. But I'm sure my berserkers, yeah, this one's got 145 and this one's got 129. I think he did actually destroy 2 of them, so I mean triarii no slouches in Rome 2, which I don't have a problem with. I always thought they were completely horribly underpowered in Rome 1. But as you can see, basically me and Swedes have got this now. Over here, some of Swedes cav are breaking, interestingly. I don't. Okay, for some reason that was a draw, but we did win this fight. Do you know why it's saying this is a draw? Maybe it's because they ditched. I don't know, but we did win this fight, so ignore that. It's a victory because I distinctly remember winning it, and as we were both in Steam chat when it happened, so I don't know why that happens. It's kind of annoying. Nonetheless, it was a good game. I think both of us had. I think I had about. I can't recall, we're both over 1,000 kills, we both had a good haul, I think. It was quite a while ago now, so I can't really remember. Plenty more coming, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon next time.